API gateway. The usage of API gateway in microservice architecture is when many microservices exist. Clients should not call each service directly. Instead, all requests go through a single entry point called API gateway. An API gateway acts as a central door for all client requests. Mobile apps, web apps, and POS systems send requests to the gateway. The gateway routes the request to the appropriate microservices. Example, in this diagram, the client sends a request which first reaches the API gateway. The API gateway then routes the request to the appropriate microservice. Once the request reaches the service, the business logic is executed, and as part of the process, the service interacts with its respective database. For example, when a client sends a user service request to the API gateway, the gateway forwards that request to the user service. The user service then executes its business logic and connects to the user service database as needed. After the execution is completed, the response is sent back to the API gateway and finally returned to the client, which is a front-end application. Responsibilities of API gateway are request routing, routes the request to the appropriate service. Authentication authorization. This means verifying valid credentials and checking whether the user has permission to access particular service. If valid, the request is allowed. Otherwise, it is rejected and a response is sent back. Rate limiting restricts the number of incoming requests per client within a specific time frame. This helps prevent service overloading, traffic spikes, and ensure system reliability. Load balancing distributes incoming traffic across multiple service instances to ensure high availability, low latency, and fault tolerance. Logging and monitoring monitors the system and provides end-to-end tracing of requests and logs for better visibility and troubleshooting. Finally, the conclusion is the API gateway simplifies communication between clients and microservices and improves security, scalability, and maintainability of systems.